Tatis Jr. drives one to the moon. Oh, by Tatis like Superman. You are a cartoon character. In the air to right field, towards the corner. It's back. It's gone.
Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it now and I'm a great boss. Run it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, trying to be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it damn right there.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Los Angeles...
From the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Oakland A's. Interleague baseball next.
More than when I was school, I was sure to cross borders, even though we was only green to take orders, stand for the count.
Catfish Hunter, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
At the plate now is Tim LaCastro, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the AB now.
first pitch. 640.
The windup and the 0-1. Soft grounder left side. He's got to hurry. And that's out number 1. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Hero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
And Dan, Hero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty.
Now to the plate, David Peralta, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now a fastball as he gets reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. If he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Ricky Henderson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
So 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 14 on the season, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys and guys would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat. They can go deep.
So Elvis Andrus, the next to bat, comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 13 home runs, 39 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Here's a ground ball for Ramo to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
That is good.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Standing in now, number 19. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
To the plate now, Reggie Jackson. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
The 2-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 13 for him on the year. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
So now here is Jason Giambi coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League.
Guy having another solid campaign, hero. Coming off a month with double-digit dingers.
Yeah, I was going to say solid. I'll raise you a little bit. That's in fuego right there. Double-digit bombs in 1 month. Watch out for this guy. He's on fire.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Kelly corrals it, and the throw is in time. Giambi is retired. 2 down now. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ahmed over to his left. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Stepping up is Teoscar Hernandez. He's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there. He's in command, 0-2. Hernandez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Teoscar Hernandez goes quietly leading off the second. So now into the box is Christian Walker. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Eduardo Escobar trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. On a line, that's a base hit. The throw into second. So some life would chew away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And you can see there he currently holds the top spot on this Arizona roster in that category. Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to him.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker.
The designated hitter, Dave.
First offering. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count now. Line softly toward the hole. And there's one away.
Batting in, the catcher.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And it's fouled away.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Batting ninth, the 17th.
And stepping in, Ramon Laureano carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Now the 1-0. To the left side, but it's well fouled. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Liner in there for a base hit. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks to help you sleep better at night.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Laureano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped him up. Walker near the first base bag. And that will end the inning. The A's strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Into the box, Nick Ahmed. First pitch of the AB now. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ahmed playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often. payoff.
Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Hit back up the middle, scooped up. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Tim LaCastro. He will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Still down 3-0. Stepping in once again is Elvis Andrus as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 19.
So next to bat will be number 19. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Reggie.
Base is empty, 2 away. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A's are gone in order. They lead it 3-0. New inning set to get underway. That'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that will segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws. Jeez, finally! That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The count now is 2-2. And a Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So here is Jason Giambi, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 count and the pitch. Drilled to the right side. Reined in. Throw on to first will take care of Giambi as the shift serves its purpose that time. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt.
No one on with 1 down, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. But credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Peralta going back. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here to left, number 21 for him on the season. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Dave Parker is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. A 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Popped up. Escobar moving to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Carter.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
This is flared out towards second. And that gets him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all in. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
What a hot streak. Stay hot, my friend. Up over 290. He is flirting with that 300, elusive 300 batting average.
Into the box now, Ricky Henderson. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Alex Young answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's got it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eduardo Escobar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The right fielder.
And now here is Cole Calhoun looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Ground ball right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. So 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Now to bat, number 19. 0-1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
First pitch on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
A runner at second, nobody out. Pickoff move to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The throw behind the runner at second. Runner back safely. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. No one out with a runner at second. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late for the curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end.
And they got him. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's go quietly there, but they hold a 5-0 lead. So now to the plate, Carson Kelly. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something. Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Tim LeCastro is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Popped him up. Chapman in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next to dig in, Ketel Marte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there, and these strike one.
You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
From the belt, the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Next to hit is David Peralta. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Kelly, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So stepping in is Matt Chapman. In his career against this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter, and he fouls this one off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Parker.
Striding forward now is the DH, Dave Parker. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Peralta is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Next up, Gary Carter. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball two.
Ball two.
Right side, fair ball down the line. He takes the turn and heads for second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano, as it's grounded sharply to first. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. One left for Oakland, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Part of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
On a line, that's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right here. Nice piece of hit.
At the plate now, Christian Walker. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
In there, a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, Dero, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Jake Diekman comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Eduardo Escobar standing in. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Hernandez at second. Walker at first with no outs. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Diekman, a 6'4 lefty. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2007.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Chapman brings it in, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Up next, Nick Ahmed. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, that at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And this ought to play the couple as this falls down for extra bases. The relay, throw to second, but he's in there as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing to 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The A's lead the... So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ricky Henderson. 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front, just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Grounded back up the middle. Ahmed has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and here's the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in next, number 19, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the A's. And it remains 5-2. Raleigh Fingers will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Raleigh.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the 2nd baseman, Tim LeCastro. Had him reach in that time. It's strike 1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. But that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Rounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield. And that was a close one, so they're asking for some time to look at the replay. Could see a challenge from them here.
Yeah, close play right there, no doubt. And we're going to have to take another look. And that's just tough to tell. We're going to have to see what they decide what to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Standing in now, Patel Marte, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The 0-2 once more.
Nope.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. LeCastro aboard here at first with nobody out. Struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go-ahead at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike. Good hard sinker swung on and missed 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker.
Will leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. One left for Arizona. They trail 5-2. Bottom of the inning now, and here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
First offering. Lays off 1-0. Read this one almost in the books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Here comes the 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jason Giambi comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. After it is Peralta. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in will be Matt Chapman. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Popped him up. Hummel calls for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Now at the plate, Christian Walker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Dennis Eckersley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Christian Walker becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Digging in next, Eduardo Escobar, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Swing and a liner. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
The back, the right field,
Now at the plate is Cole Calhoun. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Fouled away. Arizona down to its last strike. Arizona, good night.
In a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
5-2 the final score tonight. The A's posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Catfish Hunter earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Luke Weaver couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Dennis Eckersley records the save, 19th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.
Six months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mono, girl sweet like a mango.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-2. The Houston Astros allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Red Sox on the road 3-1. The Tigers
You're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry. You're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know. Work hard is the best way. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your heart come from fight and go through your darkness. You will find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Keep it. Keep yourself control. Keep it. Keep your eyes open. Keep it. Keep yourself control. I said keep it. Keep your eyes open. This is gonna listen. You better hear it.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Oakland A's. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and D-Row will see a highly anticipated Major League debut in this one of the elite prospects in the game.
Yeah, this is a special day for the entire sport when you really think about it. Certainly special for the kid in this organization. But I'll tell you, when a prospect of his caliber graduates to the big league level, the baseball world stops and takes notice. I know it's just one game. We're going to put a lot of focus on his performance here today, and probably really doesn't mean that much, but it would be awesome to see him come out and put on a show for us.
Chris Bassett will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And stepping in, Tim LaCastro. He will lead this one off today. Pitch on the way. 0-1 the count.
First pitch, 12:37.
Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's a pop-up now. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike one. 258 the average to begin play. 9 homers and 33 driven in. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Dero, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Next, here is David Peralta. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Caleb Smith is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Peralta going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Stepping in now, number 19.
Second baseman.
He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Gonna be a tough play.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Smith is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
LeCastro backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting third.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Reggie Jackson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0 as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Peralta will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and Oakland has claimed the early 1-0 lead. inning set to go. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Henderson ranges into foul territory as he makes the catch out near the wall for out number 1.
That is it. The first baseman.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League. And the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight to stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. Walker leads off first with 1 away. On the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is they're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think he can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Second set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Dave Parker. First pitch of the AB now. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting 6. The first.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at David Peralta. Bazooka arm in the outfield. Obviously, he was originally signed as a pitcher. Didn't work out. Reset the battery and came back as a big league outfielder. Impressive.
Fouled off. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 5 driven in. Pulled toward right center field. Marte will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 7.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Hard ground ball to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. now in the box, Carson Kelly, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next to hit, Tim LeCastro hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did it, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Oh, he makes the stop. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Ketel Marte will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runner goes for second. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when the stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another one sent foul. LeCastro leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gil, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box, David Peralta. Swinging a drive to right by Peralta. This one's got some carry. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Out in front of it, strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hernandez is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
To the plate now, Christian Walker, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out. So the next at bat will be Eduardo Escobar. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Runners off for second. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base. On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jackson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-1 Arizona.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Not only do they lead Major League Baseball in batting average, but also in possibly the most important offensive stat, runs scored. Some players I talked to during pregame told me they really try to feed off each other on offense. When one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to follow suit and drive in some runs. That mentality makes this a very potent offense, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering. Ramon Laureano is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinched extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
In now, Robert Poisson. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that Major League jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments. Had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? Grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
So he comes up empty at his first Major League at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Scooped up. For the first beats him easily, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Cole Calhoun is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Laureano is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. At the plate, Nick Ahmed. Line drive base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Standing in now, Carson Kelly, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Into the box now, Tim LaCastro. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Grounded up the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Jason Giambi is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing first base, number 16.
0-2 home. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. And they'll extend the lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And it's a 4-1 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. First pitch coming, here it is. As he sends it on the ground to first. And Giambi will take this one to the bag of 3 unassisted, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Diamondbacks lead this one 4-1. Now into box number 19 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 19.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Third baseman, Matt.
Now a move over to first. Runners back. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Strike one to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Runners on the move for second. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Marte is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The right fielder, number 9.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. Flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken to throw. Not going to get him as he strikes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
Nope.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. From the stretch. Took a good cut that time. It comes up empty, 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Throw is in time to get Reggie, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jay Parker.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now here's the first offering. Popped him up. Escobar is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. New inning set to get underway. Up next, the outfielder, David Peralta.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Well-thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. high in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Popped him up. Chapman over to his right. And that's the first down of the inning.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Next will be the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Next up is Christian Walker. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney. Striding in for Oakland, Jason Giambi. He'll get his side started in the inning, and so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much just disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now the play here is Gary Carter, who bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Number 22.
Next, it'll be Ramon Laureano. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jackson is there, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
This will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So now to the plate, Nick Ambe.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
To second for one, to Giambi, but it's too late. Good hustle to beat that one out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Carson Kelly. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
The batter, the second baseman, Tim McCaskill.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. No balls and 1 strike. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. To the plate now, Ketel Marte. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. LeCastro is off of first with 2 away. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
J.B. Wendelken gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the... Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Robert Poisson.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Robert Poisson has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Ricky Henderson.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Calhoun coming on. He's there and records the first out. Next up for the A's, number 19. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. So take a look at ball 1. Going away as he misses again. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and they get the double play. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail big. It's 9-1. Inning ready to roll. Here comes the first baseman, Christian Walker.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
Pitch on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been...
There's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on the fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Cole Calhoun is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Ready with the 0-2. toward right center field. Center fielder coming on, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Nick Ahmed. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. 0-1 the count. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Diamondbacks 10 and the A's 1.
So convincing, but something's missing. The sun is kissing my face and erasing my doubts. I'm going out with the bang and the fangs of a...
Last half of the 7th here. And next, the dangerous power threat, Matt Chapman. First offering on its way. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get out. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
The 0-2 home. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Standing in now, Dave Parker, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of it now. It's strike 2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Hit in the air out to left field. After it is Peralta. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next, it'll be Jason Giambi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got to count his favorite 3-1.
And that one yanked just foul. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So next to hit is Gary Carter. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fouled away. Chapman over at second. Jambi on at first with 2 down. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Count even to the kid. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carter.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
From the belt, the pitch.
We got a full count.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Lo. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 hits. Now it'll be Carson Kelly. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that one right down Main Street.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And he struck him out. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Tim LeCastro. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. David Peralta stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. So take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Lifetime in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. A ball and a strike now. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder looking up, still going back. See you later, over the wall, a home run.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Teoscar Hernandez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. He's right there. And look at Giambi fish that one out of the dirt. A nice play, but big fella ends the inning. Just to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 12 and the A's 2. Yohan Lopez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
Now to the plate, here is Robert Poisson. He picked up his first career hit in his last AB.
I can't begin to tell you, Matty, how much more comfortable this guy is in the box right now as he approaches this AB right here. Getting off the schneid and getting a big league knock changes everything.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Escobar shading to his right. He's got it one away.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Hit sharply on the ground. Left fields it cleanly, and that's the second out. Striding in is number 19. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Up top, it's 2-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. A's are gone in order, and this one rolls on. It's set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's low.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Ready now is Eduardo Escobar, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. But that finds its way through for a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple. So that's his third triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Yusmeiro Petit comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. Up next for Arizona, Nick Ahmed. He grounded out last time up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Marte is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Reggie Jackson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Just a nice, clean single right there, and I know it's not going to probably make a ton of difference in this game, Well, one thing I love about the competitive fire right there is I don't care what the scoreboard is. We do not give away at-bats, and he certainly didn't right there.
One there, on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The Arizona Diamondbacks wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Caleb Smith earned his 5th win of the year. Chris Bassett permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Fleet.
The show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting out west in the American League, David Peralta had an outstanding day at the plate with 8 runs batted in as Arizona took one from Oakland 13-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. In other athletics news, first baseman Matt Olson will be out of action for the next couple of days. For now, it's just a bruised shin. The Houston Astros swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 8-3. Nico Goodrum had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as the Tigers took care of the Mariners 8-5. The Angels completed a 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-0. The San Francisco Giants completed a short 2-game sweep as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 6-4. Manuel Margot was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits as the Rays downed the Nationals 4-1. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games.